Well, Stuart, thank you very much. It's been great to have you here doing a parenting seminar at our church. When your interest in biblical counseling sort of got triggered and your commitment to it, was there something specific that turned you that way?
Yes, there was. I was pastoring a small church right out of seminary, and a small church, 80 people, and I was expositing the Word. And then people began to, in the congregation, come and say, would you help me with these problems? And they all sounded like disorders.
Right.
And I did not know what to do. I was trained in just one class on pastoral care by a psychologist that was just taught us to refer. Mm-hmm. So that's what I began doing, referring out. And after a while, my faith just weakened. My confidence in Scripture weakened, because on Sunday I'm preaching, but then I'm asking myself, what good is the Bible if they have real problems, but the answers aren't in the Bible, and the answers aren't here at church? Right. They're all outside. So that's kind of what triggered me to say, there's got to be something else to help people. So that started the process of me pursuing what does Scripture have to say that really helps people.
Great, great. So what were your first steps in beginning to get yourself equipped in this?
Well, my first step was I was going to pursue psychology, because I'm referring them all out to psychiatrists, psychologists, and therapists. So I thought I'll ask the people in my church who's helping them the most and find out which theory that I'll go study. And when I would ask them, so tell me what goes on in there, I was alarmed. I was awakened to what goes on in the area of Christian counseling, at least in the area where I was pastoring in. And it was regression therapy, it was talk therapy, it was hypnosis in one situation. They weren't using the Bible, they weren't praying. And then I became extremely alarmed that I'm encouraging these people to go see these Christians, or at least professing Christians. They all had a fish logo on their business card. But they're not getting help in the area of sanctification. So then I cried out to God first, help me, what do I do? And then I called a former pastor friend of mine, and he's the one who said, you know, what you need is not something else than the Scripture. You need to know more of the Scripture, which you didn't get in seminary, which he didn't get. We went to the same seminary. He said it's just more training in the practical applied theology of biblical counseling or discipleship, intensive discipleship. Right. And that just changed my whole focus of ministry and the private ministry of the Word.